Hello to everyone here today. My name is Kevin McIntosh, host of The Splash Live on Civic Center TV. So good to see so many faces that I've actually interviewed virtually so far, but we broadcast live on Comcast Channel 15, AT&T Channel 99, and we also broadcast on 89.3 Lakes FM, as well as virtually on civiccentertv.com online. Now, Civic Center TV is a service of the Greater West Bloomfield Cable Communications Commission, and we serve the West Bloomfield Township, as well as Kego Harbor, Orchard Lake, Sylvan Lake also. We also operate on the West Bloomfield School District Channel, Comcast Channel 19, I should say. And just to mention again, the Greater West Bloomfield Community Radio Station, 89.3 Lakes FM. We ask that at this moment, make sure that your cell phones, devices, smartwatches are silenced. We want to make sure that we can hear the program with no interruptions. And please make sure that you are seated at the proper table. We do have a list of names right underneath the table numbers to make sure you are seated properly. Also, before we get started, if you all don't mind, you may see a small card, looks something like this on your table. If you could please take the time to fill this out, your name, your email address. We will send you a link to the live broadcast. So you can also get that virtually on your phone, so please check that out. So as we get started, I want to officially say welcome to the 52nd annual Greater West Bloomfield Michigan Week Community Awards Breakfast. Yes, absolutely. Today is Celebration Day, Greater West Bloomfield, and the theme for today, volunteers make the world go round. And today we want to make sure volunteers know that we see them, we value them, and we honor them. Will all who are being honored today please stand and remain standing? Please, round of applause, please. Well deserved. Thank you, honorees. Thank you. Have a seat. So much more to come today. Thank you. We appreciate you. 1954, George Weeks, the architect of Michigan Week. He promised a grand celebration, and today we are here to deliver. Wait, you hear that? Drums, right? Everyone hear that? We are beating the drums for Michiganders, volunteers who have gone more than the extra mile. Beating the drums for the Greater West Bloomfield is Michigan Week co-chair Carol Hack. Round of applause.
Thank you, Kevin, and welcome everyone to the 52nd Greater West Bloomfield Community Awards Breakfast. We're going to say that a lot of times this morning. Oh, put this down. Okay, I forgot. And we would like to congratulate all of the nominees who are receiving awards today. We thank those who also nominated them, who took the time to nominate someone you felt was an outstanding community volunteer. To begin our program, we welcome the West Bloomfield Fire Department and the West Bloomfield Police Department Honor Guard. Honor Guard, please. Will everyone please stand?
Present. Pumps.
We now welcome Emily Duffield from West Bloomfield High School, who will sing the national anthem. Please remain standing.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Left, peace. Forward, on.
Thank you, Honor Guard, and thank you, Emily, for honoring us with your beautiful voice. We would like to thank Josh Owens for his participation in welcoming all of you as you entered Temple Israel today with his talent. Will you all please sit down? One more round of applause, please, for the Honor Guard and Emily. Will all of the Michigan Week treasurers and volunteer service honorees please gather at the hallway to my left, which would be over here, to get your instructions on when to proceed to the stage. Next, we have Pastor Monica William, President of the Greater West Bloomfield Clergy Association and Community Forum. She will offer the invocation for this morning. Pastor Monica?
Thank you, Carol. Good morning. Good morning. I'm Pastor Monica William. It's good to be with all of you today. Isn't this a wonderful moment? Isn't this wonderful? What a joy to be gathered in such a beautiful place with such a wonderful hospitality, to be together with a really wonderful group of people. With all of the turmoil and bad news we hear about so much every day, I am so grateful that we have a place like this today to step aside from all of that and just recognize how many wonderful people are doing wonderful things right here in our community. And if we can gather this many people just in West Bloomfield, just think how many people are doing good in communities all over our world today. I think that's an amazing reason for us to just give thanks. So I would like to take a moment now to be glad and grateful. So I'd invite you to adopt an attitude of prayer in whatever works best for you this morning. And let's lift our thanks for this place, the good things we are about to receive, and our time together. Let us pray. Holy and life-giving God, in some of the very first words of the Hebrew Scriptures, you were said to have created this world and everything in it, and you called it good. Be here with us today among all the good things we celebrate. Good deeds, good people, good food, good hospitality, good neighbors. And add your blessing to each and every one of them in their turn. Fill us with gratitude and reasons to give thanks today. Help us to honor each generous heart in this room, both those who receive awards and those who come to celebrate them. And help us to seize this moment to enjoy the goodness that you have placed in our world, in our midst, and yes, within each and every one of us. May we use this time well to strengthen our spirits and our community so that we can leave this place ready to see all of the good happening in our world right before our eyes and to keep doing good in your good world. And now bless this food that's been prepared for us and the hands that have brought it to our tables today. May we leave this place nourished in mind, body, and spirit. We pray all of this with grateful hearts. Amen.
Thank you, Pastor Monica. We appreciate the ongoing support of the Clergy Association and Community Forum. We are a stronger community because of your ongoing, Pastor Monica's ongoing, leadership. We appreciate your efforts to keep Greater West Bloomfield connected and with each organization in your communication network, encouraging everyone to join together in the spirit of unity for the good of all. The goal of the West Bloomfield Committee is to make sure that every honoree feels valued as a community volunteer that spans the world. We are all lucky that in Greater West Bloomfield, we have the Optimist Club of Keego Harbor, the Optimist Club of West Bloomfield, and the Rotary Club of West Bloomfield, which are all international clubs. Their volunteers around the world accomplish many humanitarian endeavors for the health and welfare of the people most in need, as do the local volunteer programs that we will uplift today. To all, to all being honored today, we are so proud of you. We are proud of the difference that you make across our community here in West Bloomfield, across the state of Michigan, and around the world. Thank you for your service. Thank you more for choosing Greater West Bloomfield for the place where you live, work, worship, and go to school. It is now my pleasure to introduce my dear friend Pamela Zajac and Michigan Week co-chair and my partner in crime. Pamela?
Good morning. What motivates people around the world to volunteer? Volunteering is universal, and the reasons that people do volunteer work narrows down to a few motivations, no matter what country you're from. Emotional connection. The cause is important to them. 2, it connects them to the needs of family or friends. 3, interest in the kind of work, possibly for a future career. 4, your community may be in need. And 5, it's part of your philosophy in life. For 52 consecutive years, members of our communities in Keego Harbor, Orchard Lake, Sylvan Lake, and West Bloomfield have served the public through the stories of volunteers and community leaders. The volunteers and public servants of Greater West Bloomfield are among the advantages that our community offers. Right here in our backyard, in addition to all of the ways that our community is spreading kindness and igniting change, we have a facility that generates a great deal of volunteerism. At Henry Ford West Bloomfield Hospital, we lend our hands in the emergency room, with pet therapy, in music and art enrichment, radiology, pharmacy, retail shops, surgery, pastoral care, oncology, and various clinics. Some volunteers work on special projects, events, such as blood pressure clinics and blood drives. Henry Ford West Bloomfield Hospital, we thank you for serving as presenting sponsor of Greater West Bloomfield's 52nd year tradition and for playing such a critical role in our community. We're in for a special treat. MC today is Shayna Johnson, Fellow of the American College of Healthcare Executives, President, Henry Ford West Bloomfield Hospital, and Interim President, Henry Ford Macomb Hospital. Shana leads the 191-bed acute care medical campus in the Metro Detroit suburban area. In her role as president, Shana works in collaboration with the health system and hospital executive leadership teams and oversees the hospital's strategic planning and operations. Her focus is on creating a high-quality, safe environment while emphasizing patient, employee, and physician engagement. The West Bloomfield campus redesign and growth of key clinical services are also major priorities. Shana's volunteer commitments as a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority, Incorporated, Leadership Oakland 33rd Class, board member of the Ronald McDonald House of Detroit, Farmington Family YMCA, Alternatives for Girls, and the Macomb County Chamber make her right at home. Will everyone join me in a round of applause for Shana Johnson, MC of the 52nd Michigan Week Awards Breakfast?
Good morning, everyone. Henry Ford West Bloomfield Hospital is pleased to be the presenting sponsor of this breakfast. I am deeply privileged to stand here before you today and MC and also serve as the president of the Henry Ford West Bloomfield Hospital, which has been a beacon of hope, healing, and fellowship for countless individuals and families. I would like to share some exciting news if you have not heard. We learned last month that the American Nursing Credentialing Center designated the Henry Ford West Bloomfield Hospital as a magnet facility. It's a huge honor. Thank you. It's a huge honor given to less than 10% of hospitals nationwide, and it confirms what we already knew. Henry Ford West Bloomfield Hospital is home to some of the best nurses around, who provide our patients with the highest quality of care. This is also a week of celebrations as we are wrapping up National Nurses Week, where we celebrated our nurses, our team members, each day with something special. And the celebrations will continue next week as we kick off National Hospital Week. We will honor our team members, all team members, with treats and some very fun activities. As part of Henry Ford Health, Henry Ford West Bloomfield Hospital is a leader in building community and supporting community empowerment. We foster connections, we build relationships, and establish meaningful partnerships with our team members, patients, visitors, and the community at large. We are one of the largest employers in West Bloomfield, and a fun fact, we are home to the first parking structure in the township, and yes, the parking structure is open. At each place setting, you will see a magnet. So we created this to serve as a at-a-glance reference to determine the level of care you need, whether it's primary care physician, urgent care, or the emergency room. So please take the time to place this magnet on your refrigerators and use it as a reminder when you need it. We pride ourselves on promoting health and wellness initiatives, but also on being a partner in the community. We promote volunteerism among our team members, in both inside and outside of the hospital. Many of our team members use their personal time to present health information to seniors on a variety of topics, provide blood pressure checks at community health fairs, and we are blessed to have over 200 volunteers at the hospital who are equally valued and very important team members. I want to take a moment to express my deepest gratitude and appreciation to the volunteers being honored today. Your selfless acts of kindness are felt by so many. By being of service, you change lives in ways that you may never fully appreciate. Thank you for being a beacon of hope and healing to those you serve by your kindness. Thank you. Thank you for the honor of standing here today, not only representing the Henry Ford Health West Bloomfield Hospital, but also being your MC. All right, you're excited yet? All right, the first awards presented are the Greater West Bloomfield, Michigan Treasurer's Honor Roll. Any school, organization, business, club, congregation, nonprofit, or public agency in Keego Harbor, Orchard Lake, Sylvan Lake, or West Bloomfield Township is invited to enroll one volunteer or one team in the honor roll. This new name honors Michigan Week's legacy. This inclusive honor roll was created in 2011. While treasurers are preparing to enter, an important tradition invites esteemed community leaders serving Greater West Bloomfield to be the first to congratulate honorees in the receiving line. Several of the public servants provided tributes for today's honorees. Please come forward as you are introduced. Committee members, please take your places. Gary Peters, U.S. Senate. Haley Stevens, Congresswoman. Rosemary Bayer, State Senator. Noah Arbit, State Representative. Lisa Brown, Oakland County Clerk. Michael Bouchard, Oakland County Sheriff. Karen McDonald, Oakland County Prosecutor. Marcia Gurchinson, Oakland County Commissioner. Kristen Nelson, Oakland County Commissioner. Robert Kalman, Mayor, City of Keego Harbor. Norm Finkelstein, Mayor, City of Orchard Lake Village. Jim Cowper, Mayor, City of Sylvan Lake. Steve Kaplan, Supervisor of West Bloomfield Township. Megan Hill, President, Board of Education, Bloomfield Hills Schools. Craig Peterson, President, Board of Education, Walled Lake Consolidated Schools. Stacy Brickman, President, Board of Education, West Bloomfield School District. Robert Brooks, President, West Bloomfield Parks. Carol Kravitz, President, West Bloomfield Township Library Board. This is the broadcast of the 52nd anniversary of the Greater West Bloomfield, Michigan Week Community Awards Breakfast on Comcast Channel 15, AT&T Channel 99, FM station 89.3, and CivicCenterTV.com from Temple Israel in West Bloomfield, Michigan. Receiving line, are you ready? All right. Welcome, Greater West Bloomfield, Michigan Treasurers. Layla Allward is a great leader at Oakley Park Elementary in SNAPS program, Students Need a Pal. This program is peer-to-peer program where general education students volunteer their time to support students with autism.
Nina Bashi is a Michigan treasurer, showing outstanding leadership and service through volunteering. She is a member of the Student Council, National Junior Honor Society, and summer camp through her church. Mina is also a role model for others and a source of pride at Walnut Creek Middle School.
Ethan Baskin excels in many facets at Walled Lake Western High School. Academically, he challenged himself in the classroom by taking advanced placement courses and international baccalaureate courses while maintaining a 3.8 GPA. Ike Engelbaum participates in all of the Rotary Clubs of West Bloomfield service projects and organizes many including the environmental cleanup and fundraisers for youth programs. He creates opportunities for music appreciation by organizing outings to the Steinway Gallery. Christy Forehand embodies selflessness and an unparalleled dedication to the community. Her informed decision-making, serving as member of the West Bloomfield School District Board of Education, backed by meticulous research, reflects a commitment to excellence. Gina and Robert Gregory's passionate interest in their neighborhood's history resulted in a full-color book, now in its 3rd edition, Our History and Remembrance of Pleasant Lake, West Bloomfield. They are active members of the Greater West Bloomfield Historical Society. Matthew Gerwin is a diligent Walled Lake Northern High School scholar athlete. His academic and personal achievements show that he is committed to his education and will work hard to achieve his goals. Matthew is captain of the Walled Lake robotics team. Kathy Hollebeck-Gotts dedicates her career to advancing student success and enhancing district achievements through her work in the technology department at Walled Lake Schools. She spearheads initiatives that empower students and contribute to the overall success of the district. Wataru Horiguchi attends James R. Geisler Middle School and excels in school in one of only 2 8th-grade students taking advanced math at Walled Lake Western. He is dedicated to his studies, is a member of the National Junior Honor Society, and plays drums in the band. David Lemer is a long-standing volunteer at West Bloomfield Parks since 2018. His skill set as a Boy Scout leader is very helpful in his supportive nature programs and events. His reliability, kindness, and generosity in sharing his talent serves our community and park events very well. Alon Love is a leader at Pleasant Lake Elementary. She puts first things first when it comes to academics and still serves as a SNAP mentor. Her daily interactions with peers and staff are respectful and considerate. She is an outstanding leader. Joseph Major volunteered over 13 years representing City of Orchard Lake Village residents with his service on the City Council as mayor, Mayor Pro Tem, and member of the Construction Management Committee and Water and Sewer Committee. Arbor Neal has a 4.0 GPA and is a National Junior Honor Society member at Clifford H. Smart Middle School. She is also a member of SNAP, Students Need a Pal. Working with students with disabilities, she develops interesting and engaging lessons for her peers. Jason Ort, interim principal at Lone Pine Elementary, led the first communication camp program at Bloomfield Hills High School. The goal of the multi-day retreat was to build strong relationships and build a positive culture among students of different social groups. Stephen Orr uses his personal contacts in both the worlds of music and Christian mission to welcome professional musicians to the Lakeside Cafe at Orchard Lake Community Church Presbyterian to raise funds for critical local mission agencies. Jody Ostrowski is the organizational backbone at Doherty Elementary, fostering a welcoming atmosphere for students and the community. Accomplished in multitasking communication, she ensures smooth operations. Claudia Rogers has an unwavering dedication to her work at Scotch Elementary School social work. As a Scotch Elementary School social worker. She has an outstanding work ethic, boundless empathy, models genuine caring and a collaborative spirit, and exceptional leadership skills. Nimesh Seth is a community leader and member of the Greater West Bloomfield Chamber of Commerce. Without hesitation, he offers to help seniors, high school students, and vulnerable populations improve their health and well-being. West Bloomfield Educational Foundation, serving West Bloomfield District, seeks to model the importance of supporting public education for our youth. Volunteers educate the community on school finance and the gaps needed to provide the kind of education our community expects for their children. Frances Yono has not only excelled in the classroom, but has taken leadership roles in many of our school clubs. He is president of the Wall Lake Central High School Spanish Club, Red Cross Club, Giving Tree, and Chaldean American Student Association. Ethan Young is an amazing young person, kind, caring, compassionate, empathetic, and hardworking. He pours his heart and soul into his work at Keith Elementary and is involved in school as well as his community. Ethan has helped neighbors host a lemonade stand for charity. All right, let's have one round of applause for the 2024 Greater West Bloomfield, Michigan Treasurers Honor Roll. All right, receiving line dignitaries, we've placed chairs. Please take a seat. All right, next up, volunteer services honorees. Will you please assemble to make your grand entrance? This is the broadcast of the 52nd anniversary of the Greater West Bloomfield, Michigan Week Community Awards Breakfast on Comcast Channel 15, AT&T Channel 99, FM station 89.3, and Civic Center TV.com from Temporal Israel in West Bloomfield, Michigan. All right, Volunteer Services Awards recognize individuals who freely offer their time and talents to make a difference in their neighborhood, their county, their state, or the world. In the very first Michigan Week Award event in 1954, these volunteers were called Minutemen as a tribute to the volunteer spirit of those always at the ready to serve. Receiving line, will you take your places? Youth Volunteer Leadership honorees, will you please exit the door on my left to gather in the hallway to be introduced? Lucy Barber is a longtime volunteer for many organizations in the community. This year, she stepped way out of her comfort zone to be the coach of the West Bloomfield School robotics team. She is now helping to create a course to train future students and coaches. Peggy Casagrande served as a leader in the Wall Lake Consolidated Schools for over 20 years in a variety of roles, all focused on advocating for students. Currently, she is a member of the Board of Education. She is a leader who consistently goes above and beyond for the greater good. Luke Kasser is a lifelong resident and donates his time, work ethic, and resources for the city of Sylvan Lake. Goose Roundup for the betterment of our community by keeping the parks clean. Luke is always available to the folks in the community for assistance. Kelly Dinowitz is a dedicated volunteer at Scotch Elementary School, making an unwavering commitment to the students and staff. Her exemplary performance enriches our community, and she has helped increase our success by hard work and creativity. Kelly currently serves as co-chair of the West Bloomfield School District Parent Community Network. Mary Lewis demonstrates tireless dedication to the city of Sylvan Lake through the promotion of pickleball. She welcomes people of all ages and skill sets, providing advice, lessons, encouragement, and friendship. Her enthusiasm creates a nurturing environment to learn, socialize, and connect. Lauren Morton. So Lauren Morton is not here with us today, but I do want to share a little bit about Lauren so that we all know why she's being celebrated. So Lauren is a devoted West Bloomfield High School alumna. She spent 20 years volunteering across the West Bloomfield School District, leading the West Bloomfield Shredder Club for the past 8 years. 200 families from all of West Bloomfield School District schools are now involved in a Friday night activity at Alpine Valley. Michelle Socoli is a very active and longtime volunteer at the West Bloomfield School District Math Pentathlon and many other programs in the school across the community. She dependently helps out wherever she can and is always a very upbeat and positive person. Okay, next person is also not here. Christina Thomas is a dedicated volunteer with the Henry Ford Sandcastles program, which supports grieving children and their families. Her big smile, positive energy, and open heart benefit the children and families she supports. Christina is looking forward to attending medical school this year. Congratulations to the award winners today. How about another round of applause? Youth Volunteer Leadership Awards recognize those under 21 who embody voluntary personal leadership and service to their community. Youth leaders being honored are personally selected by the school superintendent or headmaster where they attend school. Each of these outstanding students has a stellar record of service and accomplishments, serve as a role model for their peers. Sarah Ahmed goes above and beyond in services in her community. At Oakland Early College, she completed her high school requirements along with 74 college credits, a 4.08 GPA, 2 associate degrees, and a paralegal certificate. Wow. Ethan Baskin excels in many facets at Walled Lake Western High School. As both an elite scholar and recognized for accolades in sports, he is known to move mountains. With an admirable moral compass, he strives to do right for himself and others. Alec Dorth, a Bloomfield Hills High School student, is a founder of the LISA Project, a nationally recognized program offering support to high school students who are losing or have just lost a parent to an illness. The LISA Project works directly with school districts to introduce the program to students in need. Paris Patah is an 8th grade student at Our Lady of Refuge. Her caring, kindness, and nurturing is shared with hospitalized children across Michigan who receive a comforting blanket from Cuddle for Kenzie, the charity created by the Patah family and actively supported by Paris after the passing of Paris's young sister. Jack Wyzorek, a proud philanthropist, attends St. Mary's Preparatory. Since 2nd grade, he has been involved with Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, has raised over $60,000 for pediatric blood cancer research. Congratulations go to these young leaders, their families, and their schools. Will the recipients of the Community Achievement Award please exit to the hallway to prepare to be introduced? The Environmental Stewardship Award salutes local caretakers of our planet's natural resources. The recipients of this award routinely engage in exceptional education outreach and initiatives that protect the environment. Leaders in environmental stewardship are passionate about conservation of guardianship of our land, air, and water resources.
Highlighting environmental stewardship in our community. The Keego Cass Women's Club is an all-volunteer organization in the city of Keego Harbor that takes great pride in regularly participating in the Road Commission for Oakland County's twice-a-year road cleanup program as dedicated stewards of the environment. 2024 marks the 5th anniversary of this activity. Members also continue the philanthropic traditions that were begun by their predecessors in the 1930s. Kelly Heyer, West Bloomfield Park's Executive Director, Keith McDonald, Bloomfield Hills Schools Interim Superintendent, along with their boards and commissions, innovation, and creative leadership, successfully created a park space that will serve thousands of families in Greater West Bloomfield. With a focus on preserving green space, creating recreational opportunities, and enhancing healthy lifestyles, they created a space that will be utilized for more than 20 years by citizens of all ages to play and build community. Let's give our congratulations to the 2024 Environmental Stewardship awardees.
Community Achievement Awards honor community-based organizations for a project or endeavor that brings together several people and/or organizations to benefit the greater good. They are volunteer organizations that model the critical work to improve the quality of life for all. Hospitality House Food Pantry of Commerce, Michigan, serving Walled Lake Consolidated Schools and other school districts, exemplifies the essence of community-based voluntary service. Hospitality House Executive Director Susan Erspalmer will be accepting the award. Through collaborative efforts, the organization brings together individuals and various entities to benefit the greater good. Hospitality House leverages community assets to minimize deprivation across the community, resulting in significant... The lights, are we stopping? Are we going? All right, significantly improving the quality of life for all. Are we good to go? All right. Lone Pine PTO in Bloomfield Hills Schools is committed to enhancing the school's community and fostering success for all students. Eliza Plotkin and Saul Kogan will accept the award for Lone Pine PTO. Spearheading initiatives, charities, drives, fundraisers, and partnerships with the organization like Judson Center and Humble Design, Lone Pine PTO exemplifies the values of the International Baccalaureate Program, supporting learners committed to building a better world. Will all of the scholarship recipients please gather in the hallway to my left to prepare to be introduced? Michigan Week's community partners have always played an important role in the Community Awards breakfast. It is now our pleasure to invite Suzanne Levine, Executive Director of the Chamber of Commerce, to join the front of the receiving line to present the Greater West Bloomfield Chamber of Commerce Excellence in Civic Leadership Award. This one was a closely guarded secret and not revealed until the programs were distributed today. West Bloomfield Parks is an exemplary partner with the Greater West Bloomfield Chamber of Commerce on innumerable events, including the Chamber's fabulous Senior Resource Group and talk times, installation of their board members, and more. Businesses and residents benefit by the dedication and passionate commitment of West Bloomfield Park's creative staff, volunteers, and administration.
The Optimist Clubs of Keego Harbor and West Bloomfield, as well as the Rotary Club of West Bloomfield, proudly serve our community, putting the youth at the center of everything that they do. Here are the Michigan Week awardees, representing our local Optimists and Rotary.
Optimist Club of West Bloomfield, Be Like Bob scholarship recipients all attend West Bloomfield High School. Stephen Meehouse, receiving a $2,500 scholarship. Alya Kayet, receiving a $1,500 scholarship. And Logan Close, receiving a $1,000 scholarship. Both recipients of the Rotary Club of West Bloomfield Strive Scholarship attend West Bloomfield High School. Henry Copeland III, receiving a $1,500 scholarship. and Ozzie Terrell IV receiving a $1,000 scholarship. The Optimist Club of Keego Harbor essay contest winner is Ashton Shamami, who attends St. Mary's Preparatory, receiving a $1,500 scholarship. Congratulations, and thank you to all of our presidents. Will the recipients of the Jeff Lieb Lifetime Achievement Award please gather in the hallway to the left of the stage? The Jack Friedman Emerging Leader Award is being presented to individuals who demonstrate by their leadership that they are stepping up to assume a broader community role. They clearly excel at more than one thing. They epitomize the values embodied by Greater West Bloomfield Michigan Week co-founder Jack Fried: commitment, curiosity, creativity, communication, and community. Like Pastor Jack, these volunteers never go at it alone. They model the best of partnerships and relationship building. Dr. John Bernia, Walled Lake Consolidated School Superintendent, stands out as a unique recipient for this award. His distinctive leadership style transcends traditional educational boundaries. Driven by a dedication to excellence, he inspires positive change well beyond the school district. Charlotte Brager, a West Bloomfield High School scholar and athlete, improves the lives of others through National Honor Society, co-leading the Jewish Cultural Club, assisting in a therapeutic classroom, spearheading You Matter Week, and serving on the DECA board. Addison Covert attends St. Mary's Preparatory. She volunteers extensively, including at the Friendship Circle, Focus Hope, and Corwell Hospitals, where she is working towards using technology to improve the detection of disease and create better patient care in the future. Alec Dorff attends Bloomfield Hills High School, has an inspirational commitment to mental health and well-being of other young people, built upon his own experience with grief and loss. He advocated in Congress for better and more accessible mental health options and more funding for brain tumor research. Christian Mikey is a West Bloomfield Middle School student athlete and musician. As Mikey on the Mic, he is MC of Sylvan Lake's live music series. Both curious and gregarious, he adds an inimitable spark that both engages crowds and unites strangers into community. Jennifer Teal, Gretschko Elementary School principal, is the epitome of innovation and dedication in education. Her visionary leadership fosters an environment where every student thrives. Cutting-edge teaching methods and embracing technology ensures personalized learning experiences for all. Congratulations. Jeff Lieb Lifetime Leadership Award salute individuals who make a special contribution to the community through dedicated service over a number of years. The recipients are volunteers and/or professionals who work to further the cultural, civic, educational, or spiritual aspects within the community. These leaders go well beyond the call of duty, as did Greater West Bloomfield co-founder Jeff Lieb. An accomplished professional and dedicated volunteer, Jeff makes a significant impact all across the community. Susan Eisner served West Bloomfield schools in a variety of leadership roles, including middle school assistant principal, professional learning community leader, lead teacher, and interventionist and currently high school assistant principal. She is one of the community's most creative and trusted resources, building a better community one connection at a time. Christina Elson has a big heart for kids and leads with the mantra, "What is in the best interest of the child?" She donates her time and talents to projects that involve West Bloomfield School District school families. Her leadership strengthened by the West Bloomfield Educational Foundation through her years of knowledge serving as an active member of the West Bloomfield School District's Board of Education. Gina Gregory has served as president of the Greater West Bloomfield Historical Society for 12 years. Her leadership resulted in exponential growth and outreach. Her passionate commitment to collaboration with the West Bloomfield Library, West Bloomfield Parks, and West Bloomfield Schools District benefits the entire community. Gina led creation of a reimagined museum that brings area history to life. And she's a former teacher of mine, by the way. Mary Hilberry worked with students and families in Bloomfield Hills schools, leading to Lone Pine becoming the first primary years program school in Michigan, an organization focused on developing youth into global citizens. As vice president of the primary years program in the International Baccalaureate School of Michigan, she supported the PYP efforts across the country.
We celebrate the leadership of Terry Less for her professional and volunteer service in Oakland schools and the Walled Lake Consolidated School District. Leading financial literacy efforts, Terry uses her expertise to help our schools and community daily and leave a lasting legacy of impact on Greater West Bloomfield.
The final presenter is Deb Macon, chair of the awards committee. Deb?
Thank you, Shana. We so appreciate your serving as MC of this 52nd Michigan Week Community Awards celebration. Your experience and contributions well support the Michigan Week Committee making good on one of its goals: demonstrate our community's advantages. Thank you. Receiving line, won't you rest up a bit? We know you'll want to be present for these next two awards. It is our tradition to conclude the award ceremony with the presentation of the Dr. Seymour Grechko Youth Advocate Award, one to a group and one to an individual. In 2002, the Greater West Bloomfield Michigan Week Committee instituted an award to perpetually honor one of our community's greatest heroes for youth, a man whose focus on how will it impact the child so permeated his thinking that it would only be fitting to create a new method of honoring those who go well above and beyond the call of duty in their love, their care, their concern, and their advocacy for our community's youth. If I must err, let me err on the side of the child was one of our late superintendent's mottos. The Dr. Seymour Grechko Youth Advocate Awards will be presented for unerring, uncompromising, and unrestrained support of our youth. The recipient of the 2024 Dr. Seymour Grechko Youth Advocate Award, presented to a group, must model visionary leadership, contribute to building a more inclusive society, be recognized for a sustained impact upon the community, create effective partnerships on behalf of youth, and motivate others to strive for professional excellence. The 2024 Grechko Group honoree models the importance of supporting public education for our youth. partners with generous community members and partners with local donors, businesses, and programs to wrap support around all district students. Through its visionary leadership, this organization exists to generate and distribute financial and other resources for enrichment. This organization is also known for the grants awarded to educators. While raising over $1 million to help buy state-of-the-art technology to provide education programming in classrooms, this organization educates the public about the intricacies of school finance. Congratulations, West Bloomfield Education Foundation, for being the recipient of the Dr. Seymour Grechko Youth Advocate Award for a group. Will all West Bloomfield Education Foundation volunteers please stand as Christina Elson, co-chair of the foundation, comes forward to accept this honor. Receiving line, get up. Christina, now you see why I asked, are you able to stay the entire day? And just so all of you know, she is wearing a red ribbon because we place all of the Grechko winners on the Michigan Treasures Honor Roll, and we keep all the rest of this a secret. This honoree excels and raises the bar in each volunteer role they have undertaken, whether fundraising, support tasks, or leadership roles. This honoree embodies humility, selflessness, and unparalleled dedication to each endeavor. This volunteer is committed to preserving local history and providing enriching experiences for youth, utilizing many artistic talents in theater. This volunteer freely shares her quiet, strong, and steady voice in strategic visioning and in decision-making as a former member of the West Bloomfield School District Board of Education. Congratulations, Christy Forehand, recipient of the 2024 Dr. Seymour Grechko Youth Advocate Award, honoring an individual. The receiving line is waiting. Oh my goodness, okay. Thank you, Christy. We are all so grateful that you chose Greater West Bloomfield for your home and your place to volunteer. The Michigan Week Committee is proud to host this premier volunteer and leader recognition experience. This year's event is built upon many well-established relationships, and many thank yous are due. One more thank you. Will all who have ever been recognized at a Michigan Week in-person or virtual event please stand? Thank you. Gratitude and thank yous go to all of the financial sponsors of Michigan Week listed on the back of the program. Presenting sponsor of the breakfast, Henry Ford West Bloomfield Hospital. Greater West Bloomfield Michigan Treasure sponsors, Steve and Lisa Kaplan, Ken and Deb Macon. Community service sponsors, Rosemary Bear, State Senator, Pine Hill Congregational Church, Optimist Club of West Bloomfield. Stewardship sponsors, Lisa Brown, Marcia Gershenson, the Greater West Bloomfield Historical Society, Rotary Club of West Bloomfield, and Walled Lake Consolidated Schools, and numerous anonymous donors. There are very generous in-kind sponsors: the Greater West Bloomfield Cable Communications Commission, Michigan Digital, Bill Bertakis, photographer, Bloomfield Hill Schools, and the amazing Mary Halali, Karen Pushy, and Brian Pushy, Temple Israel, Emily Tobin, West Bloomfield Parks, and the amazing Megan DeHaco, West Bloomfield School District, and the amazing Rebecca Fannin, and Winning Imprints. Sponsors, do take home the special certificate that we've prepared and placed on your table to acknowledge our heartfelt appreciation for your support. Nominators, without you, there would be no honorees. We love your special gift of staying observant, of not only being on the lookout for those making a difference in the community, you've done something about it. You too have gone the extra mile. Thank you. Will you mark your calendar for May 9th, the second Friday morning in May 2025? How will you celebrate 53 years of strengthening social connections, 53 years of teamwork, and 53 years of civic-minded organizations serving Greater West Bloomfield? Thank you, Karen Pushy and Brian Pushy, for donating their mother's archived paper doll collection from volunteers around the world. Please do take home your special gift. Please take them and share them with your family. Emily, thank you for designing a creative and perfectly on-point centerpiece. How about this? The person with the closest birthday gets first dibs on the Around the World centerpiece. Do gather. We'll let everyone work that out. Do gather with family and friends for a complimentary group photograph before you leave. Thank you for watching and engaging in the 52nd Annual Greater West Bloomfield Michigan Week Community Awards celebration. We invite you to watch this program on Comcast, Channel 15 and 19, or AT&T, Channel 99, and also on demand at civiccentertv.com. On your table, remember your Civic Center TV card will send a link to today's event. On behalf of the Greater West Bloomfield, Michigan team, may you have many, many wonderful Michigan morns. Thank you very much.
The Michigan Week Community Awards Breakfast was an effort of volunteers from all sectors of our community. To learn more, visit michiganweek.org. Thank you for tuning in to this special production of 89.3 Lakes FM and Civic Center TV, television that's close to home.